Hello, Jesse Good here, and today we're going to take a look at this catalog from fall 2010, which was when the Harry Potter sets first came out. Now, I'm sure I covered a lot of these sets in this era already, but, let's just take another look at it, because it's another catalog that I haven't covered. So, what's interesting is it says you could pre-order all the new Harry Potter sets, and now if you don't remember, this is actually the return of the Harry Potter line after they had one set in 2007, and then I think the ones before that were, all the sets, I think, in 2005 for Goblet of Fire. So this was actually to coincide with the release of Deathly Hallows Part 1. And we just got a whole new wave of sets. Now, the Burrows, that was from Half-Blood Prince, and that was the first time we were getting that. This was the latest Hogwarts Castle, which they used to do one every 3 years at that time. Latest Hogwarts Express, the latest Hagrid's Hut, the latest Quidditch match, and the latest Dobby's release, or Dobby's release, so all these were remakes except the little Burrows right there, which I love that set. That set is amazing. That's actually probably my favorite Harry Potter set, if I had to be honest. But you can see the Hogwarts Castle here is probably the best one yet because it was the most recent one. It had a lot of updates and it was pretty big. It was $130, and I'm kind of sad I never got a Hogwarts Castle. I always wanted one, but I just never had the space for it. I also always wanted this set because it was $20 for like 5 minifigures, which was very impressive to me back then. I did get free Dobby. This was when I was in my dark ages, which is when I was taking a break from LEGO, but I still got it. I remember I went with my grandma to Target at that time when it was released around October. Oh, I love October. October's like my favorite month. I have good memories of October. And I got the Burrow. I was still in my dark age. No, wait. Was I? No. Yeah. I was still in my dark ages, actually, because it was 2010. August 2010 to November 2011. So, yeah, I got this for my birthday of 2010, which I got all Lego, and I was kind of disappointed, even though I asked for all of that. But in the hindsight, I am so happy I got all those Lego sets because, I was like, oh, I want some retro video games because I was really into retro video games at the time. I still am. But I was happy still, because I did ask for these. But I'm very glad I got this set because this set is amazing, and I think I still have it built. It's a little bit kind of taken apart, but it's somewhere in my room. Hogwarts Express, this set right here. I always wanted a Hogwarts Express, but to a lesser extent than, say, the Hogwarts Castle and Hagrid's Hut, which we'll get to in a little bit. But this one was so cool. I like the invisible cloak, and Luna Lovegood. That was our first Luna minifigure. What else we got? Hagrid's Hut, which I'm trying to get one off of eBay. I'm going to be honest. Like, I've been stalking like this one and the Order of the Phoenix one and the original one. And I might actually win an auction of the Order of the Phoenix one tomorrow, but we'll see how that turns out. And I don't know. I always liked Hagrid's Hut. It's like a cool design. It's kind of like Yoda's hut. It's like small, but there's lots of weird stuff there. I do have a Hagrid minifigure. I got it from the Forbidden Forest set, which is a good set from 2011. Magma Monster. I always wanted this set as well because it came with a 16x16 orange base plate, so for lava, which is actually really useful. These I don't really care about. Emporium Bazaar is kind of cool because it came with a lot of jewels and stuff and some pearl gold. Never cared about this Harry Potter Hogwarts board game, but I do like the minifigures. That set was available for a long time. Like, I think that just retired at my Barnes & Nobles. City House. I forgot this came out. I love this set. You guys know. I think it was on my top 10 favorite sets list. I adore that set. That set's awesome. Passenger Plane. I think my cousin has that. Public Transport. Good set. It's okay. I mean, I at the time, even then, that was another set. I think I got that birthday with the Burrows. It's okay. I think it's a little bit overrated, honestly. People were like hyping up all over it, and it basically it casts a shadow over the City House for like the most anticipated like city set that year. But I say the City House is miles better than that set. So we've gotten a lot of buses since. What else? The new airport. Meh. I mean, it's just what's interesting is you can see they used a different nose for the passenger plane that year than the airport plane that year, which that's the old style from 2006, and that's the new style from that year. It's kind of interesting. And a Lego truck, which I like the old Lego truck, which you might see in a haul coming soon because I won it off of an auction. The one from the 90s. I don't like this one. I never liked this one. And then they rebranded it as a Toys R Us truck, which was such a weird set. I love that set, though. That came out this year. It was not sold anywhere except Toys R Us. And basically what they did was they took this truck and they just rebranded it. But that wasn't even the cool part. The cool part was that it included a Toys R Us store. And I was always like, yeah, I don't care about those big trucks. I don't know. I just don't like the look of it. What else we got? we'll skip one there. It's kind of hard to fill in this position. This is the first time I'm filling it in this location. One of these magazines, or sorry, catalog look-throughs. The train station from that year, it was okay. I like the taxi. The passenger train from that year, okay. I like how they changed it to red, but I do like the white ones better. Level Crossing, I always wanted to get that set. That was actually planned to get that. And I think all these were Toys R Us exclusives from that year. But I was never able to get it, and this goes for a lot on eBay. Now it goes for like 60 bucks on eBay, which a lot of train stuff does, because that was like the last small train set we ever got. Cargo train, I don't really care about that. I do like how they recolored the smart car from that year, because I love the smart car from 2010. We got some Atlantis. Was that from the summer? Yeah, I think that was from the summer of that year. Undersea Explorer. That set I think I think it was a limited edition set to Toys R Us, which is kind of interesting, or something like that, or Target. I actually like it. It's a cool mech. Deep Sea Striker. This set, it goes pretty cheap online. I think it goes for like 20, about the original MSRP. This one goes pretty cheap too, and actually all the Atlantis sets, because even Portal to Atlantis is like 120 now. That's like what, 20 bucks more than it was before. So it's you could kind of get these cheap. I might actually get this one of these days. That's one of the most violent parts, and if you guys saw my violent set list from yesterday. What else we got? World Racers was another new theme from that summer. This one really just came and went, and you can see it. This one I kind of wanted this set, but I do not regret not getting that. I'm glad I didn't get it. This one I do regret not getting, because this was actually a cool small set. I like the little designs of the bikes, but other than that, the only World Racers set I got besides the polybags was this. I actually got that when it came out in summer 2010. And I don't know, that's not a good set. The World Racers theme, I think it kind of deserved to die. What else we got? Kingdoms was the other new summer theme, and that one lasted for a few years. It lasted 2011, and then they did one set in 2012. This one, what is this? It's Outpost Attack. That's 20 bucks. It's a good deal. I like buildings when they're $20. Prison Carriage Rescue. I did get this set. It's okay. What really blew my mind back then was the unicorn horn. That was such a cool piece. Now it's pretty common. What else we got? Prison. Oh, I wanted this set so badly. I kind of don't regret it not getting it now, because it's. I think I overhyped it back then, but it was a cool set for 50 bucks. And I love that princess too. It's just a really cool play set. Now, King's Castle, this is a freaking awesome set. This is an awesome castle. I think this definitely outmatches the castle from 2013. Very cool. Just red, like, kind of, like, towers and everything. Like, I love the red and gray design. This is a really impressive thing. And sorry about the glare. And then we got some battle packs right there. What else? Some Space Police. I've expressed my thoughts on that before. I'm trying to get that. That's one that's about 30 bucks now. It's like 10 bucks more, not much. I do have that one. I want that too, Lunar Limo. That's like a meme on toy. I think it's like 70 now, so it is a little bit more expensive than it was before. Same as Space Police Central. This one's like 120 now. That's a great set. I always wanted that one. And I do have this one, which I got for a pretty good deal, so I don't really mind it. I do have to build that though, so you guys will see a review of it soon. Meet the new toys in town. Of course, I love Toy Story. I have all the Toy Story sets. I can't wait for it to come back. When they make Toy Story 4, hopefully it'll come back. I wonder what that minifigure is right there, but that was a Toys R Us exclusive. I could recall when I got all these. I remember this was the last Toy Story. No, Western Train Chase was. This one I got, like, I convinced, I think, somebody. Was it my grandma? I don't remember. I convinced somebody to take me to Toys R Us. It was a faraway Boca Toys R Us, and they took me there, and this was, like, the last one on shelf. This one I got at Walmart, because it was at 15 bucks at Walmart, and I think this one I got fourth. This one I got third. No, wait. This one I got second. This one I got first, because this one I got from ToysRUs.com. They had it super early, and it blew my mind. I got this one first. No, maybe I got this one first, and then this one second, and then this one third. This one I got May 18th. No, May 21st. Whatever day Shrek 4 came out, I went to Target before it, and they had this. I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta get it. So, and then we saw Shrek 4, which is not really that good of a Shrek movie. And this one I got last, because this one I got around June 10th, I think, of 2010. And I got this on sale because I got like a $10 off coupon or something. And that was the last one I needed. Oh, we got some Duplo Toy Story, which this was kind of interesting. I always kind of wanted to get these on sale. This was actually a Toys R Us exclusive, interestingly enough. And then we got some Duplo cars, which I don't care about. I heard Cars is coming back. Cars 3 is coming back with sets. We'll see how that turns out, if it's Duplo or if it's system. Lego birthday kit, they had this forever on sale. This, I can't believe this retail for 60, because I could find it for 20 like last year at Lego stores. Kingdom's Advent Calendar. That's a good Advent calendar. I hope to get that one day. And City Advent Calendar, it's the same as the ones they have now. Those never really pleased me. There's some creator stuff. We got a new crocodile. I think next year we're getting a new, I think green dinosaur, so that's kind of interesting. We got some Lego Universe stuff, which Lego Universe is dead, unfortunately. And we got the Shuttle Adventure. I think this is the remade one where it was sleeker. And it was, this is the remade one, because I think it has like an extra minifigure, or the minifigure faces are different or something like that. Because the one they released in 2009 was bulkier and it had a lot of errors, so they actually re-released it, changed the set number, and improved upon it, which was kind of interesting. And they haven't ever done that since. Fire Brigade, which is my least favorite modular. I think you guys know that. My cousin actually owns that. I might get it from him. Imperial Flagship. This sucker goes for like $1,000 now. People love this set. I wanted it back then. Me and my brother actually had most of the pirate sets, but we never got it. I regret not getting it because it is a lot of money now. Medieval Market Village. I've told you guys a billion times the story with that. Almost got it, didn't. But it's good because it's now like only $140 on eBay, which is not that much more. Compared to like freaking Grand Emporium, which we'll get to soon, and Grand Carousel. This one's like $1,000 on eBay. I wanted it back then, but $250 was way out of my wheelhouse, especially since it came with a 48x48 base plate. Just an incredible looking set. The Grand Emporium, on the other hand, this one I told you guys a billion times. This is probably my favorite modular that I don't own. It looks incredible. It just is awesome. It's like kind of a mall or whatever. And I was close to getting it, and I didn't get it, and I asked for it that year, and it was sold out. So, I waited too long. But this goes for $300 on eBay, and I think I'm going to probably bite soon. I mean, it's double the price, but it's worth it. I think it's an incredible set. And if this was released today, it would be like $200 because it's huge. We got some architecture sets, which never really pleased me. I always wanted Falling Water, though. I wanted Falling Water and the White House, and those two, I think, came out that year. No, well, this one maybe came out in 2009, but the White House, I want that someday. I might get that someday. And Falling Water looked the most impressive to me. The White House is the most recognizable. Brickmaster, which was still alive. You see there was Atlantis and Prince of Persia. Those are two weird themes to have Brickmaster promos for. We got some more stuff. Hero Factory, which I don't really care for. You got a lot of Hero Factory stuff. And Technic, which I don't really care for. Star Wars. Okay, what did we get? The Droid Tri-Fighter, which was, I think, Clone Wars stuff. I don't know. Or Episode 3. No, that was probably Episode 3. I think that was Episode 3, too. Arc 170 Starfighter. I like this Imperial Shuttle. This was the one that, was $260. Huge. It was huge. And there's, like, a little feature where you could, like, make the wings fold up. Very impressive looking thing. Force 1 released last year was much smaller. What else we got? Hoth Wampa Cave, which, maybe I got that set recently. You'll have to wait and see. Slave 1. Oh, I thought that came out 2011. I didn't know that came out somewhere in 2010. This version is pretty cool. I guess the best version besides the one that came out, the UCS one that came out last year. MIDI scale. I remember when they still did these. Those were kind of cool. They're like all Walmart exclusives. There was this one and then the Millennium Falcon, and that was all they ever did. But both were Walmart exclusives. I think the Millennium Falcon came out in 2009. Then this is the At Walker. This was a Toys R Us exclusive. This was $110. Pretty cool. I think it was it motorized? Is this the motorized one? I might be wrong. Features moving legs. No, I don't think. No, this isn't the motorized one, but this is still a cool one. General Grevious Starfighter. Which is funny because General Grievous is in there. Sorry, I didn't see him for a second. Tantive, this was from the year before, which is a really cool anniversary set. I hope they do another one of those. Emperor Palpatine's Shuttle, which this was a cool set. This was from Episode 3, and you can see they have the battle damage Anakin in there. This was actually included the Vader transformation in there, which we know we're getting one next year. And Plo Koon's Jedi Starfighter. I think this is Episode 3 or Clone Wars. I don't know. Never really cared for that. I think that was a Walmart exclusive though. Cad Bane Speeder. This was, I think, a Walmart exclusive. I actually wanted this back in the day. It was Clone Wars. Cad Bane's a cool character. Very cool character. Cool minifigure. I love his big fedora or whatever. And even Shana Alama. That guy has a cool face as well. Shahan Alama. We also got this big, it was weird, it was direct-to-consumer Clone Wars set, which always blew my mind. The Clone Turbo Tank from that year, which was Clone Wars based. Pretty popular set, very popular set. I like Isla Secura, I like her figure. Oh, I didn't know Cad Bane came in there, that's kind of cool. And lastly, they just advertise the Imperial Shuttle again. So that is it. Hope you guys enjoyed this little catalog look through, and hopefully I'll do more of these. It was just kind of a cool look through. Tell me which ones were your favorites in this catalog. It was cool seeing Harry Potter and Toy Story again for me, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.